Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the books that I read in the month of August. So as you guys know, August was the Newts readathon this year, which I did participate in. I was going to upload a readathon that I filmed, but when I was going through a lot of the footage, I realized that it was very boring. A lot of it was just me in my bed, and I didn't think you guys wanted to see an hour of me sitting in my bed talking about a book. So I don't think I'm going to be uploading that footage. However, I will be trying to upload at least one readathon this year. I made that goal to myself. It's gonna happen. So please let me know down in the comments below what readathon you guys would like to see me participate in, film, and show to you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. So, the first book I read this month was Kalahari by Jessica Kearney. This was a third and final installment that I've been trying to read all year of the Origin Compass, I think that's Compass trilogy. I read the first one a few years back and was obsessed with it. I read the second one and hated it, and I read this third one and thought it was okay. This is about a corporation that does really crazy scientific experiments, and random people kind of stumble upon them throughout the series of the books, and chaos ensues. This one, like I said, was fine. It's a very repetitive series, and I think because I had read the first and second ones, it just kind of tends to drag after a while. A lot of the same things happen, and it just kind of took a long time to get to the conclusion. So, sad to say, I think I gave that one a 3-star. Next, I read Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. This is kind of a smutty, steamy, fake dating book that I saw recommended here on BookTube and thought I would pick it up. Again, unfortunately, this one, it wasn't my favorite. It almost was a little too steamy for me in certain spots, a little too, like, intense, and the relationship to me was just kind of crazy. I don't even really remember how this ended. It was a kind of forgettable book, unfortunately, for me, so I think I gave this one a 2 or 3 stars. Next, one that I really enjoyed this month was Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. This was one I did read for the Newts readathon. This, I believe, was a requirement for herbology or charms. Pretty sure it was charms, but this one was an amazing book. It was very original and mysterious and kept me on the edge of my seat. This is about a girl who works in a mysterious magical library and has a run-in with some sorcerers and just the chaos that ensues. I was really intrigued by this. Again, it was very unique. I had read Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson before and wasn't a super huge fan of it. However, it was one of those books that you just keep kind of thinking about. So again, this one I think was really great, and I would love to read anything else that she comes out with. Also, beautiful book. Next, for the Newts readathon, I read Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl. This is a very nostalgic book for me. This is one of my favorite Roald Dahl books and kind of kickstarted my wanting to reread all of Roald Dahl's books that I have never read before or read when I was a kid. This is just a crazy fun book about a fox that tries to outwit 3 farmers, and it's just super, super cute and really short. I read it in one sitting. Next, I finally started my reread of the Thoroughbred series. This is a book I was obsessed with as a kid, and I finally got around to starting the series. This first one is called A Horse Called Wonder. It's about a girl who moves to a new horse farm and attempts to help this sick little filly that is born prematurely, and it's just a very sweet, very heartwarming book, and I can't wait to continue in the series. Next, I read another nostalgic read, which is Flying Solo by Ralph Fletcher. This is a book I read as a kid and really loved, and I'd found it recently at a used bookstore and had to reread it. It's about kids whose teacher and substitute don't show up for the day and they have to run the class themselves. It was very interesting and surprisingly darker than I remember it being when I was a kid. There's a lot of social issues that they speak to and just treatment of other people and how that kind of affects others and what you do and what you say. And the commentary, I think, was different than what I would have expected it to be, but overall I really, really enjoyed it. Next, another nostalgic read for me. This is a very nostalgic reading month. I read Island of the Ants by Eva Ibbotson. This is a book about 3 ants that kidnap 2 children and take them to their island to care for the magical creatures that live there. It's a very lighthearted yet funny book. It's really, really cute and I really enjoyed it. I did read it simultaneously with the next book that I will show you guys, and I think this one, if I had read it by itself, read a lot younger and a little bit more fluffy than I probably would have liked. So I think I only gave this one a 4 or 3 star, but I did really, really enjoy it. And the last book I read for this month was probably one of my favorites of the year, and that was The Girl That Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. This is an incredible story about a girl who drinks the powers of the moon and gains magical powers, and this village, and it's just a huge cast of wonderful characters. I found this so cute and unique and different, and I just loved it. The audiobook as well that I listened to for this is absolutely amazing, so I can highly, highly recommend it to you guys. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed this and gave it 5 stars. And that's it. That's all of the books I read for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be uploading my September TBR very soon, so keep an eye out for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to see more of my face, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye!